Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News Weekend Edition.
Good evening, I'm Amelia Lee. Police say a suspect has been arrested in Claiborne County after a woman was shot and stabbed in Harrogate on Wednesday. Officials say that the suspect, Johanna Lynn Miracle, was taken into custody just before 1 this afternoon at a home near Sunset Acres and Red Hill Road. Previously, Miracle was considered armed and dangerous. The Claiborne County Sheriff's Office Criminal Investigations Division is continuing to investigate. Doctors say suicide is one of the top 3 leading causes of death in people ages 10 to 24, prompting the importance of suicide awareness. They say between 20 and 30% of teen suicides are a result of a same-day crisis, where teens are not suffering from depression or another long-time mental illness. That's why Norton Children's psychologist Katie Hopkins wants parents to know the warning signs.
Because suicidal ideation and thoughts about suicide can come and go. So while they may not be having them today, but if they're experiencing a lot of stressors, if they have all those warning signs in place, all it might take is just another thing happening, another event that causes them stress that tips them over the edge and causes them to have those thoughts or engage in suicidal behaviors. So it's important you continue to check in with your child and connect them with additional support, even if initially they're denying that they have the thoughts.
She says to pay attention if your kids are talking or writing about suicide or death, especially with risky behaviors, and watch if they withdraw from family or friends. Hopkins says a sudden positive shift in mood should also be concerning. Her advice to parents: if you notice these behaviors, talk to your kids and be direct.
Well, it is the first day of meteorological fall and temperatures are sure looking like it. Let's take a look at our temperature map right now. 77 in Hazard, 76 in London, 77 in Somerset. As you can see, kind of that yellow gradient on the map there. That's where all the rain's been falling today. If you're north of that, you're staying a little bit hotter today. We could say that up there in Rowan County near Moorhead, sitting at 84 degrees. That rain's kind of all moved out to our southeast. But as you can see, over the last 3 hours, we did have a good bit of rain pass through the southern parts of eastern Kentucky, and that's kind of all moved out by now, so not too bad. But here are your stats for September. By September 1st, which is today, we're usually sitting around an average high of 83. We are below that right now, and our overnight lows are going to even get below that 63. By September 30th, we're only going to see highs in the mid-70s and overnight lows in the mid-50s, and we do expect about 3.42 inches of rain. But also, we do not have snow for September, but by October, we do start to see our first hints of snow on average. Amelia?
Drake, thank you. Folks in southeast Kentucky gathered to celebrate Native American culture and honor veterans. The Southeastern Association of Native People hosted their 15th annual powwow. Vendors sold traditional Native American food and clothes. There were also Aztec fire dancers and a dancing competition. Committee member Adam Phillips says educating people who may not know they have ties to Native Americans is important.
It's something that we want to make sure that especially younger people are aware of, that they know what the customs were, what the heritage was, the history, and just keep that going. I just think it's important to do that. And like I said, there's so much of that in this area, people that want to get in touch with their Native American roots.
Phillips says in Native American culture, warriors are honored. All the veterans in attendance were honored during the opening ceremony as well. In May, the Perry County Fiscal Court created the Department of Outdoor Recreation, which aims to help develop the trails and parks here in Perry County. WYMT's Austin Hicks has the details on how the new department can impact parks throughout the Commonwealth.
There are several outdoor activities here in Perry County, including trails and rock climbing. Now with the creation of the Department of Outdoor Recreation, the goal is to continue the improvement of parks throughout Perry County.
People, you create a place where they want to live, where they want to recreate, and it's healthy to be. You'll also bring in other businesses and other events. So if we can create that platform to improve the health and then bring people in to enjoy it and then bring people in to stay, that's our overall win.
A goal of the department is to get young people in the community involved in the maintenance of the parks and trails.
When these kids are allowed to take ownership of helping to develop these things and experience and clean up these things, then they want to continue to do those things. They want to bring their friends to show them the things that, they're helping build and take care of as well.
Officials say bringing more people to experience and enjoy Perry County's recreation is good for its economy. They say it will also have a positive impact on other parks throughout Kentucky.
We've talked to the folks that run the Red River Gorge and state tourism, and they are actively looking for sort of pressure release areas to take, the traffic in that area, because they just don't have the maintenance dollars to keep up with it.
Brayman and Gerald encourage anyone who has land they want to donate or know of any that can be used as outdoor recreation to call the department. In Perry County, Austin Hicks, WYMT Mountain News.
Gerald says in the short time since the creation of the department, they've already seen an increase in people coming to Perry County parks. Coming up, one type of cancer is being highlighted as folks in the Commonwealth are doing what they can to make screenings accessible.
And the rain continues to push out of eastern Kentucky, leaving us cool. I'll have the details on your Labor Day and meteorological fall coming up.